Happy October. It's been a while. I didn't do any video in Wyoming. No, we're not going outside. We just got back from a walk. No, I just want to show them Skelly. Hang on. No, we're staying in. There's Skelly. Skelly's out front. And Avery. Avery will show you her Frankenpup costume. Sit, 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 sit. We got to show them how you're Frankenpup. So she had a little lump removed there, and she had her teeth cleaned, and everything's fine. Clearly she's feeling pretty good. She's almost done with her antibiotics. And I am going to show you one of the things I've been up to recently. We're not going outside. It's kind of weirdly warm out. First of all, I brought out my encaustic dipped leaves that I made this garland, I think it was last year, and it's holding up pretty well. Haven't really decorated too much else, but this is what I want to show you. This is something that's going to be going in my Etsy shop. I really hadn't intended to do this. A house up the street was on auction, and they were also auctioning off the contents online, and I sort of got into it and ended up buying all this stuff for pretty good price, especially considering some of the values I've been seeing as I've been doing some researching. So these glasses are made by a company called Fostoria, and this is their American pattern. And I have like iced teas. There's a couple of footed iced teas, but not very many of those. A few like squatty rocks glasses. These I guess are more like juice glasses. Anyway, and then there's also a bunch of these sherbet dishes. And so all of those, I'm probably not going to keep any of those. I'm going to be selling all of those in like little groups of like 4 probably for the glasses, unless it's something like this one that there's 12 of them, so then I'll do 6 and 6. A few different compote dishes. This one is really cool. I believe it's made by the same company, Fostoria, and it's a hefty size piece. Another compote there. This one, I believe, is missing a lid, so I'll probably keep that and use it for photography projects by, you know, shooting through it or something. Nice etched and blown glass pitcher. A few nice etched coup glasses, champagne glasses. These are, I believe, some more sherbet glasses. I think this is called needle etching. I think there are two or three of them that have no chips at all. There's a couple that have a couple of small chips, and I'll keep those. Anyway, there's all that glass stuff, and then there's 4 teapots here that I was looking up, and all have some decent values to them, so I'll be doing some more research. This is a really nice chintz pattern. I forget the maker, but that's a pattern called Cheadle. Let's see, wait, who made this one? This one is made by Royal Winton. I think all the teapots are made in England. There's stuff made in England, stuff made in Japan, stuff made in Germany. These are really nice. These apparently were made in the 1920s for the Japanese market, which is why they say Nippon on the bottom. They look like they were, yikes, never used. A couple of vegetable dishes of those. A good section of this dinnerware set by a German company. Bavaria, it says. Some decorative dishes, a couple of made and occupied Japan, cup and saucer, something over here that's called a Fairing trinket box, I believe. That's from, I don't know, late 1800s. It's in pretty good shape, except the kitty lost its tail. So there's that. This is a Toby mug from Royal Doulton. I forget this character's name, but it's also in pretty good shape. Yeah, so I am going to be sorting through all this stuff. I got some bins, so I need to catalog it, sort it, wrap it, put it in the bins. And then after I get this table cleared, I will be pulling the groupings or individual pieces out that I will be listing on Etsy. So that's gonna take a little time. And in the meantime, I do have my artwork listed on Etsy now, a little bit of it. Sold a couple of pieces. But then I figured since I have the Etsy shop, I might as well put the vintage pieces on there. So a trip to Wyoming was great. You can go to my Flickr, which is in my About This channel, I think, here, and see my album of Wyoming. It was a great trip. Now I'm not going anywhere until towards the end of this month, and I'll do a little road trip out to Delaware to see a friend for a couple of days, Annie, if any of you know her, and another friend in Arlington. And that'll be it for the rest of this year. I'm not going to go anywhere for the holidays. My kids are like traveling around the holidays and just have things going, so I will I'll wait until the beginning of the year. And in the meantime, I'm figuring out things like Medicare and Social Security and all this stuff that's just kind of weighing on me and causing me to just sort of freeze. So I really need to start pushing through something. So that's all, just a little October check-in. It's gonna really cool down this coming weekend, which I am very excited. Sunday morning, maybe in the 40s, which will mean maybe I can make my first wood stove fire. But anyway, I hope you're all doing great, enjoying this beginning of autumn, and I'll check in again sometime. Bye.